Aloha and good morning on this beautiful, beautiful Sunday morning. We are at the Alani Cafe. This is where we just got our coffee. We're at the food truck park on Kahio, right across from the Blue Ocean. And this is the food truck compound that has the Angry Shrimp, has that hot dog place, has the poke, has Alani right there. They have great, great food, really good coffee, but boy, are they slow, really, really slow. And this is the Thai taco place. And this is Diamond Head right straight through there. And it's kind of a cloudy day. You can see some of the clouds right here. There are a couple clouds, I think, over there somewhere in the sky. Yeah, you can kind of see them up there. So you guys complaining about rain and clouds, it's cloudy here too. So it's not all peaches and cream. Aloha, Linda and Sandra. Good to see you. I'm sorry, Sandy and Christian and Karen and Linda. We're live on Facebook and YouTube. We're going to do a couple really cool things today, I think. They're going to be cool for me anyway. Hopefully you will think so as well. Can anyone guess where we're going right now? We need to try the sushi place out on a Let's Eat episode. I just hear some really good things, and a local gal owns it. I don't think she'd be upset if I called her a gal. And I like supporting local, especially if a female owns it. I think that's pretty cool. Hello, Jill and John, Joe. Good to see you guys. We had a little bit of a bump at the start of the stream. I just do not like that. Do not like when that happens, and it was totally my fault. Lancelot, you're behind, my friend. We have one. We got it at Alani. Again, that place is really nice. Has really good like cafe kind of, and that is a place I would definitely call it artisanal, just because the people that work there would call it that. But they have crepes and omelets and little breakfast sandwiches, really, really good. They put a lot of effort into each dish there. They do a great job, but boy, they're slow. So just don't be in a hurry when you get there. It's right across the street from the Blue Ocean food truck as well. Stream Killer, good to see you. There's no sound on YouTube. There should be two streams on YouTube. One that should be over with, and one that is going right along. Please check that. Hello, Leanne. Leanne on YouTube, are you able to hear the audio? You're watching the wrong one, Cheryl. There's two streams. One I started and canceled, and there's a brand new one. Check it out. This is the Waikiki Banyan. This property here is actually really popular with a few of our members. One gentleman, his name is Ed Loom. He's very, very articulate in the way he does posts. He's very informative. I think this is a ownership property. I don't really know. I don't know if it's an ownership property, like a vacation ownership or like Airbnb, but I know you can rent them for short periods of time. And they're actually really good rates. From what I understand, the rate set and the amenities are really quite good. I know that Ed is a frequent traveler, or a frequent visitor, I should say. This is a Hyatt Place. Right here on the right-hand side, Hyatt Place is very, very much like Hyatt Centric, which is the property right around the corner from the Starbucks Reserve on Kahio and Seaside. And the reason I point that out is if you recall, the second time we did the what does it cost to stay in Waikiki, the Hyatt Centric and the Hyatt Place, they're both about the same type of property. Although this property does have balconies, the Hyatt Centric does not. So they're about the same classification, like limited service. They're not like a big resort. However, very often their rates are higher than the Hyatt Regency, which is right over there. That's a full service resort, 2 towers, 2 pools, big jacuzzi, 3 bars, a bunch of restaurants and shops. And the reason that rate is lower is because they have more rooms to fill. But if you look at this Hyatt Place and the Hyatt Centric, often their rates are more expensive. However, on this last, what does it cost to stay in Waikiki? We did do the price checking, and Hyatt Place and Hyatt Centric in that case were both less expensive. But I don't think that's the case when it gets around the holidays and like what we call the shoulder season. Where am I from? I'm living here in Waikiki on Oahu. Hello, Patty. Aloha, Cheryl. We're live on YouTube and Facebook. If you are on Facebook, if you would be so kind as to sometime today during the stream, just jump over there, maybe make a comment, thumbs up, thumbs down. We're fielding all comments about Lance, so feel free to share your feelings. Trust me, I feel the same. This is one of the schools. This is actually an active school. I mean, they're not in school now, but it's an active school. I just love how they're so simple and rustic and just like old school type from way, way, way back in the day, even when I was going to school, where all the doors open up to the outside. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful thing to see. I really enjoy it. Leanne, good to see you. Which guy, Lancelot? Do any of you know where we're going? Any ideas? Any ideas? Yeah, I like walking down Kahio a lot. It's when we're not recording. I don't have to be on Kalakaua. I like to go down Kahio. It may not seem like it, but it is less busy, and there's always stuff to see. You always learn something new. As many thousands of times as I've been around these areas, I always learn something new. So if you haven't figured it out already, we're going to see Stephanie. Hopefully Stephanie's here. We've been blank the last 2 times we were here. And if none of you gave her advance notice, then she should be here. Otherwise, she'd have probably skipped out just to avoid me. Well, let's see. This is the Aloha Farmers Market. It's a very small farmers market, only on Sundays. But boy, is it's as local as it gets. I just love it. It has all the, we usually go over there and get a pineapple. We'll probably do that today. They have clothing items, jewelry. This lady has jams and all types of crafts and things. Hi there. How are you? And that lady has, if you remember her, she has, those are like super, super custom. I mean, like one of a kind jewelry because they're made from seashells that she finds. And you know what? We are blanked again. Gerard, it's just not meant to be, my friend. It's just not meant to be. Somebody called Stephanie and told her I was going to be looking for her, and sure enough, she's not here. These people are so nice here. They all wave. Or maybe they're waving me away. That's probably what it is. They're probably waving me away, going, please don't stop by here. Please don't look at me. Can you believe this? I would have bet money that she was going to be here.
Of
And she is not.
We're gonna do thank you. A song called Fishing Port.
Guys, I want to look at this jam here and see what this hear what this lady has to say about this. Can I look at your stuff? Shall I speak? Okay, cool. So what do you have here? Oh, is this you make all this?
No, we don't make all of it. Because this is raw honey I get from a local bee.
But it is local. Okay, guys. So this is local honey.
This is actually the Manoa Valley. Then the beekeeper brings this one in from Big Island, macadamia.
Macadamia honey. Wow.
Macadamia honey and lehua flower of the bee.
And what's special about this Kona coffee peanut butter?
All the peanut butters are made naturally, no added salts or sugars. So,
Is that why there's like separation? That's awesome. I love that.
natural oils will rise to the top
Yeah.
on some of them.
Yeah.
But,
That's good. That's an indication. That's super, super quality.
ingredients on every label. And no added salts or sugars.
Nice.
Although we do have a sea salt caramel.
And what is that? I saw jalapeno, and that's you had me there.
This is our jalapeno jelly. It's got a nice little bite to it, great over cream cheese and crackers. Little boy butter.
Mmm, yum.
And garlic onion mustard, which is nice and tangy.
I'll show you guys 1 second.
And then our seasonings, Hawaiian sea salts, and our extreme garlic, because it is 2 types of garlic.
Ooh. And is the garlic grown here also?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But the sea salt and cane sugar.
Okay. You would think garlic would grow really good here, though, wouldn't you? I bet it would. Yeah. Yeah.
Can't really attest to that.
Okay, that's fair enough. Guys, this is their. If you'll screenshot that someone, that would be great. And do you ship to the mainland?
I do.
Okay. Do you ship to Australia by chance?
I can. I've shipped to Australia before.
What's that? Go ahead. You can tell how bad it is. There's a lot of Australians on here. They know how bad it is.
Bought a case of peanut butter. The shipping was more than the case of peanut butter.
Yeah.
I shipped it to Adelaide, Australia.
Yeah.
And the shipping was about $125.
Wow.
That was a few years ago. I hate to think what it is now.
Yeah. Well, Lance, he can ship to you, but it's going to cost a lot. But here's their information, guys. Their stuff looks just really, really good. Are you here most weekends?
We are here every Sunday.
Uh-huh.
And when we depart, there will be a lady taking over this table.
Okay.
She's actually on the North Shore on Saturdays, and she'll be doing this on
It's Sundays. Okay, good. All right, we're going to get some of this on our next trip out where I can carry it and send it to some of our people, do some field testing on it. I would like to try some of that. That's good.
samples of it all.
All right, I appreciate it. I don't want to try it now. I already know. I don't need to try it. I would get that banana peanut butter, that jalapeno, and that super garlic or double garlic thing. Yeah. All right, brother. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Aloha. Here, I'm going to show you this lady. That's her right there. She doesn't mind if we show. Check it out. How are you?
Hi, good. How are you?
Good, good.
Good.
Where's Stephanie, that gangster? She was
here the last 2 weeks. She covered for me. I was
Oh,
in
did she?
Tahiti, so
Oh,
she covered for
where
me.
were you?
Tahiti.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, that's horrible.
I know.
That's horrible. 2 weeks in Tahiti. I mean, if you're going to if you're going to travel from here, where else are you going to go?
Yeah.
Maybe Tahiti.
Go get pearls to make more pretty stuff.
Did you get some there? Is that what did you really?
Bye.
Oh, that's
Nice
cool.
meeting you.
Guys, she went to Tahiti and she got some. Did you get any shells too?
I did. Some really nice money calories and some pink Hebrews.
You know, I really do have to tell you, because we go to all these farmers markets and stuff. You really stood out because of you're hammering that
Yeah.
ring thing, and then I think one of our members either bought one here, or I think she did. But I just marvel at how unique and one of a kind these things are. I really, really do. It's so cool. And I want to get your card again, if you don't mind. I think this is where Janet, guys. I think this is where Janet got her ring. If not, it was this is the lady that was making it when we were watching. She was hammering on the gold the metal. It was so cool.
Yeah, I saw you walking around Made in Hawaii as well.
Oh yeah, did you? Yeah. Good.
It's in the front by Hawaiian Airlines.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a good spot.
It was a great spot.
Do you ship everywhere?
Just within the U.S. right now.
Just continental New
Yes.
like would it be Canada too? Just so not North America.
I'm sure I could figure it out. But at
Okay.
the moment, just the
Okay. All right. So mostly just North America, guys, or America.
But if someone really did want, we could figure it out.
If it was somebody here that wanted it, I would buy it and then ship it to them. And then yeah. All right. Thank you very much. You do wonderful work. I just love it.
Yeah, all that's my jewelry. That's all fun.
Guy, all these are like natural, real. Like those are real shells.
Yes. Yeah.
And look how perfectly matched some of those are. I like that they're odd too. Like look at these. Look how odd shaped those are. Those are beautiful. All right, guys. I was going to get some pineapple, but this coffee's holding me over. It's a bummer about. Hello, Cheryl, Nancy. Good to see you. It's a bummer about Stephanie. Gerard, I think that's 3 strikes you're out, my friend. I don't know what else to do. Okay, guys, here's what I thought. We had 2 requests for Steak Shack. So I think we go there to Steak Shack and do a let's eat. What do you guys think about that? It's way on the other side of Waikiki over there. So maybe we get an Uber. Anyway, so would you guys like to walk down Kahio or would you like to walk down Kalakaua? One is Kahio. We'll walk all the way down and then take a left on Lures. Or we can go down Kalakaua, and that's number 2. So number 1 this way, number 2 this way. This will be the beach. This will be Kahio. What would you guys like? You guys want to go down Kahio? That's number 1. Just a reminder. If you guys want to go there, it doesn't matter to me. 1 is Kahio. 2 is Kalakaua. 1 for a change. 1, 2. She's just not there. She just took a break, I guess. I'm not sure why she's not there. I'll tell you what, let's split it up. Let's go Kalakaua here for a little bit, and then we'll cut back over to Kahio. Actually, no, we need to do this. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Margaret. That wasn't even a crosswalk. That wasn't even a straight line. We'll go down Kahio halfway, and then we'll cut over. How's that? Give you guys a little bit of a different view here. See, I didn't say one word to that guy about a bike lane, did I? Not one word. Boy, I thought it, but I did not say it. So we were on, that main road is Kapahulu, and there's obviously Diamond Head. The zoo is right there. Kapahulu runs 1 block into Kalakaua, and Kalakaua is a street that runs parallel to the beach. It's a 1-way road. Kahio is a 2-way road. And on the right of me is the Alawai, and it is a 1-way road going the opposite direction of Kalakaua. Oh, John, check it out. Those are those Keens. The Keen hiking and water shoes. Uh, I won't. I won't do the zoo, Cheryl. I refuse to give them any money or any promotion other than what I give them already. To be honest with you. What's cool about those, John, is that they are hiking shoes all on the bottom, and the inside are hiking shoe soles, but the tops are laced over waterproof leather and stuff. So you can actually still put miles on these. See how white my feet are? You can put miles on them, unlike other water shoes, and they are waterproof too. So you can go in the water with them, but I don't want to. There's the Marriott. And again, there's the Hyatt Place, the back side of it, just an ugly hotel. Yacine, hola amigo. Who said they look like Crocs? Name them. You can buy them online. And you want to buy them exactly for your foot size. If you wear socks with these, which if I were really going to go hiking, I wouldn't wear these to go hard hiking. You know, if I were going to do miles on mountains, I would not wear these. But if you're going to be doing, you know, moderately off-road terrain like trails and things like that, you could certainly do it. But Keen and Merrill's just do a great job with their shoes. They're the best I've had. And trust me, man, I've gone through every kind of hiking shoe that I knew of as a test. And they just hold up. I know you said don't, Michelle, but did someone say they do look like Crocs? Point them out. Name them. I bought from them enough to trust their size scale, Linda. So I was good at it. Plus, you can return them, and I hate going to the store. These types of shoes, Christian, or Keens or Merrill's. That Camino's no joke. Did she do the entire thing? Hello, Ronald. Great to see you guys. Would you guys like to go to this? See this right here? Would you guys like to go to this? Not as a stream, but I mean, we'll go and do like a review. Do you see that? It's a magical mystery show. They do magic, and it's in that really elaborate theater. The gentleman, you may recall, we spoke to him a couple of times in International Marketplace. I think you guys were on stream with him just once. He did a magic trick for us. It may have been twice. But they wanted to partner with us, and so I'm going to go see the show. I think I'm going to try and take Waikiki Wendy Silva. Hopefully there's something they could do about her. And we'll report on what we think of the show. And then they want to do some, you know, giveaway passes and things like that. What do you guys think? No to the magic show. Yeah, we didn't do that parade yesterday because just didn't. We were out around Diamond Head at the time of the parade. Yep, Mac 24/7. It's a funny show. It's like they do like mysteries and like a murder mystery type thing, but not a murder mystery. It's not a dinner. It's a bar. It's just something cool to do. It's only like an hour long, hour and a half, I think, long. So it's a good way to break up the you know, your night, I guess. Aloha, Chris. There's that food truck park we were talking about. Now there's something more of them are opening up. The taco place is opening up. Angry Shrimp is opening up. There's Blue Ocean. I'm working on something where we're going to be able to take a scooter around. There's a mount that I could put on my chest. I've done a test on it already with the phone, but I think this GoPro will be better and we could live stream it. So we would live stream. What I would do is I would live stream on YouTube. This is really cool. I know you probably don't care about it until you see it, but there will be one stream that will be streaming from my chest off the bike, and then it'll be just continual stream. So the time we get on the bike, all the way through all the places that we go, it'll be just a consistent live stream on YouTube. And then the phone will be like what you're seeing right now when we get to a destination. So let's say we take the motorbike to Hanauma Bay or Hanauma Bay Ridge. I would get off. You'd see the stream all the way from here to Hanauma Bay Ridge, all the way hiking up. But when we do the live stream on Facebook, you see what you see right now. So there'd be two streams going at the same time. How does that sound? Does that sound cool? This is the Pacific Monarch right here. I reached out to them, and I think we're going to be able to get a room tour. It's just for some reason they have to get approval from a few people. I don't know why that is. If I walked in off the street and just said, "Hey, can I get a room tour?" They'd give it to me. But if and most hotels will. If you want a room tour, they'll give it to you. They may not be able to drop everything and take you that very second, but they'll say, come back tonight, tomorrow, come back in an hour, something like that, and we'll do it for you. But when you want to live stream it, I guess as you can expect, they're a little bit more cautious about it. The bamboo, you guys have known this place has been around for a long time. They really should do more to dress it up, clean it up, certainly take that plywood off that window. But back in the very back there, they have a pool area and they have a bar and a little restaurant. The bar is kind of cool. The restaurant I know nothing about, so I can't give it a good or bad indication. But they're having a new restaurant come in there, and I can't remember which one it is. It was in when we were in Chinatown around there. There was a restaurant that said we're moving to the Bamboo. Maybe one of you guys remember what hotel that was or what restaurant that was. But it was exciting because I read it and I went, wow, they're going to Bamboo in Waikiki on Kahio. How about that? That's awesome. It's not Maguro anymore. It's Maguro Spot. Maguro Brothers is the one. Well, Maguro Spot's good. Yeah, that's it. Maguro Spot. But there's another one called Maguro Brothers. I thought maybe that was what you're talking about. It's very, very popular. And it's up there in the Waikiki Business Plaza where you pick up your passes for the Waikiki trolley. Here's Ohana East. Let me show you something here. Sorry to move. We can cut over right now. We'll cut over to Kalakaua now, but check out, let me get you right here. There's Ohana East. They went through some renovations, as you guys may recall. That were going to be just a soft renovation, just carpets, paint, things like that. But once they were in it, for some reason, they went more extensive. I think in retrospect, they're glad they did, because they were only down maybe a couple more months, but boy, did they really, really redid this place. See that? Let's go walk up in there. You guys want to walk in there? I want to come back here and show you more of a wider shot. So here's what they did. And I'm probably telling a lot of you they're very obvious, but I just want to point it all out. So they repainted all the front facade here. This whole area was closed up. They broke all that out, and now it's all open. They have a beautiful light fixture in there. They still have appetitos down here. Seating area up here. There's a business center, and there's something over here. I think that's going to be either a restaurant on this side or this side. One of the two is going to be the restaurant. But they're already bringing people in. People were staying here the entire time. Throughout the entire renovations, they were staying here. But now it's brand new. So you guys want to walk in there or no? Yeah. Okay. We'll just check it out here. And Tanaka of Tokyo stayed open the entire time too. I think they did a really nice job. This was lit up last night. It looks really nice. Lights these poles up here. Okay, here's this whole open area down here is beautiful. There's a pigeon over there asleep on the on that plant. Look at how, see this right here? You see that piece of tape? That would drive me crazy. The fact that you have opened this up and now people are already coming in here, and if I notice it, why can't someone else notice it? If I ran this hotel, I would freak out about that. How is it that you leave a piece of tape? There's actually 3 of them in 3 different places. What a beautiful light, huh? Yeah, this is all open now. If you've been here before, this place is just begging for this to be open. You know, an open air. I'm going to go talk this. Hi there. Can I ask you a couple questions about the hotel? Are you guys going to be putting in a restaurant up here? Any of these?
As far as I know,
no. These are meeting areas on either side. Meeting space. Okay. Okay. All right. What did they do anything to the rooms during the renovations? Oh, really? Wow. Okay. Oh, cool. Very good. All right. Thank you very much. Been helpful. Thank you. Guys, I want to ask this myself, so. Hi. Hi, how are you? Can I ask you a couple questions about the renovation? Did they renovate the rooms as well? Everything was done?
We did the rooms first, the lobby area.
Nice. You guys did a really, really good job here. Would there be a chance that I could schedule like a room tour sometime like this? I live here, but I want to just kind of look at one of the rooms. Could you do that? Or who would I call to do that?
Today or?
No, sometime next week. Anytime.
Just bring ID. We're going to hang on to your ID and
Yep.
give you keys our room.
Perfect. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, ma'am. Thank you. You guys did a great job. Great job. Great job. See, guys? See how that goes? So if you've been here before, you notice that they put, yeah, dude, they redid all that. Yeah, I know what the tape is for, guys. I know what it's for because you can see them everywhere, but there's a way to, thank you. But there's a way to mark it without marking it with a blue tape like that. See, they're on the wall. What they do is they're indicating from the contractor that there's a chip or a whatever, but there's ways to mark it that doesn't make it look so ugly. See, you can see them down here. They're probably talking about the gap right there, which that's terrible. There. See those? You can see the blue tape everywhere. There's other ways to do it. You could do it with a radio light. Looking good, man. That doorman used to be at the Princess K. Sorry about that, guys. I just wanted to kind of just go off track there and show you what that hotel looked like on the inside. I don't want to do a room tour right now, but I don't want to do one this next week. And we'll live stream it. And you guys will just have to sign on knowing that we may get cut off because of the elevator. The elevator may cut us off, but I'm just going to run the stream no matter what. If it dies off, I'm going to continue to run it. As long as we don't lose connection. If we lose connection, I will start it back up in the room. So it may be a really, really rough live stream, but I think it's important, or I really want to see it. I think it's important for you guys to see at least the rooms. And then what I want to do is I want to use that stream, hopefully, to show to some of these other places, because I have a request into Royal Hawaiian, Moana Surfrider, Sheraton Waikiki, and I know I can get in the Marriott, and I know I could get in the Princess K. But the Princess K, I want to hold off on that for some political reasons. But what do you guys think about those room tours? No, the laundromat's gone, man. That laundromat's gonzo. It was there 40 years. This one, the Ohana East. So we're going to do Ohana East. I really wanted to do that one because, one, it's brand new and a lot of you seem to like it. I'm not fond of that hotel. I don't mind saying I'm just not. I just never have liked it. I don't like that classification of hotel. I call that a limited service hotel, meaning it has restaurants around it, but not within it, not that they control. It doesn't have a big business center, doesn't have a spa, doesn't have, a lot of the resort amenities, which it doesn't mean it's better or whatever. It just means it's a different classification than, say, a Moana Surfrider. Yes, the renovations are done. She didn't say that to me. I heard the lady say, tell them it's done. Heard her say that to the side there. And just so you guys know, the room tours, what I will do is when I do the room tour, I'm going to try and take photos and live stream at the same time. But it's really difficult to do it with someone else in the room, just because you see them in the reflection, the wind mirrors and all that stuff. So we've done it at Halekulani, and it's much better if it's not on a live stream. But I want to, if we're going to do a live stream and bust it on a room tour, I want to do it on Ohana East. And if we can't make that look good, if I can't make that look good, because when you walk in, you can't just walk into the room like this. And I've shot thousands and thousands of hotel rooms. You can't just walk in and go, okay, here's the room. Here it is. It looks really cool. You need to go into the very far corner, do a really slow pan, walk out, and then you get a lot of reflections, not just seeing me, but it's reflections in the mirror, in the windows. You got to open. It's just really clunky. So it may be the case that instead of doing these on a live stream, I do them as produced videos, which is probably how it's going to end up having to go. And the reason I say that is because I can do two things. I can do video at the same time and stills and put them all together on a bigger tour. Like, for example, if you look at the hotel mini tour that we did for Halekulani, look at that one. That had like 5 or 6 video clips and really beautiful photos. So I think I'm talking myself into doing a produced video for these hotel tours. But the first one we'll do with Ohana East, we'll do it as a live stream, and it'll probably be a busted stream, but you'll at least be able to see it. I want you guys to see a live stream. There aren't that many outside of Waikiki hotels that are less expensive. I mean, there are, but they're so far out that the difference you would pay in Uber getting to and from Waikiki where you want to be and around, it would probably not be that cost effective, and the efficiency of time would not be there. There is a place downtown Honolulu, which is a nice hotel. I think it's called the Ambassador. There's another one right on Kapiolani called Renaissance. It's Renaissance Hotel and Residences. but that's pricey, and you're dead in the middle between Waikiki and downtown Honolulu. So there's really no location benefit unless you're doing business down there on Kapiolani. But there are really, well, not really. There are cheaper options here in Waikiki, like but they're very low end properties, like the Hawaii Heritage. It's very, very low quality. It's not great. Imperial's good. Look at the Pacific Monarch and the Hawaiian Monarch. Both of those are really, really good properties, good locations. Hawaii Monarch's way at that end. Pacific Monarch is right back behind me. I've seen rates there at $139, $189 with the balcony and a room, and they have this one in particular had kitchen. They also have laundry services on the property. Guys, I'm just waiting here. I probably shouldn't be waiting, but I'm waiting here just to go show you Duke's, because I'm obligated to do that. If you guys don't want to see it, we could just keep walking. Looks like the traffic's letting up. They say December on target, man. I'm ready to roll. I'm ready to get in there. And they're bringing merchandise in. They have all the fixtures, all the shelving and lighting and all that stuff. They've got that installed. Or I don't know if it's all of it, but it certainly looks like a ready-to-go store to me. Hula Grill is right up there. So is Blue Note. Blue Note's a great location, or a great venue for live music, live entertainment. Some really good music acts, comedy acts come there. It won't be now. I bet Alana East isn't cheap now. They were $380. No, $320. They were $320 when the renovations were going down. But obviously they put you above the renovations. But you're still in a hotel where renovations are happening, and that's no bueno for me. Oh wow, look at the color today. Boy, it was different from this morning. I was out here at 6 o'clock. Well, what a difference the sun makes. I promise you guys, Henry Capono, we're going to shoot him one day. We're going to stream him. But when we do, I'm going to call on you guys. How's this? If you were here, you could sit right there. If it's round, sit down. If it's square, beware. See this table? Booyah, you could be sitting right there, Lancelot. How about that? We've got a couple big tables. There's a couple over there, a couple tables here. Some people at the bar already. Obviously, they're Aussies. Let me see if that water, let me hold this still. Let me see if that water's coming through. Yeah, it looks. Boy, it smells. Boy, it's so strong. It's good. It's ocean smell. It smells so good. Wow. So fresh. I wonder, it rained some last night, but not that much. There's the back of the Moana Surf Rider. There's the Princess K back behind it. That's Outrigger Waikiki right there, right above us. Some people get so mad when I walk. Get it? I understand. Is that it, guys? Is that it, Wendy? Dun dun dun. Cat Roy, about situation. If people are just listening, Cat Roy was in a I mean, I don't want to mischaracterize it, but you were in the hurricane and you sustained quite a bit of damage, and the people around you did as well. Share with us what happened.
My Marriott account.
Would you guys rather have, if you had your choice, would you rather have, is your choice to have an oceanfront, beachfront hotel and pay maybe $500 a night, or pay $300 a night and just have a balcony across the street, or even Kahia one street over? $500 for right on the beach, or $300 across the street? Both would have lanais. What would you rather have? $500 on the beach, $300 off the beach. You'd save $200 a night, probably another $10 on resort fee, I would just imagine. Let me know. There's the trolley. Oceanfront for $500, across the street for $300 across the street. If I could afford it, definitely beachfront. Well, we're talking about your current situation. I mean, I'm not trying to be personal. I just want to get a kind of a bearing on what it is you would prefer if you were given your choice. Yeah. Would you ever consider doing oceanfront for a couple of nights? Like if you're staying 8 nights, would you consider doing oceanfront for a couple of nights and then the other 4 or 5 nights on a property across the street? Well, that's the other thing too. I mean, if you stayed for $300 across the street, you can stay for 8 days as opposed to 6 days right on the beach. That's a very good point. Do I show you guys enough of the Royal Hawaiian Shopping Center? We could do an entire tour of that, go up and down every floor if you want. It's not that, it wouldn't take that long to do it. Would you be interested in doing that or no? Stay in one place. Listen to Nancy. Once I unpack, I'm done. You're only packing up one more time. Yeah, John, that's a great point. Walk across the street to save $200. They're having if you're coming in the next, I don't know, period of time, see at DFS, they're having a couple of really good sales in there. I've not actually, I did. I bought something about 3 weeks ago, but that wasn't it. They're having sales and they're like 30-40% off on certain things, but it's also tax free inside the DFS. And there's a bunch of stuff. It's not just jewelry. They have jewelry, perfume, clothes, household items, coffees, towels, all types of logoed items. Yeah, $200 a night for sure. Don't want to hear street sounds. You know, surprisingly, They do a good job in Hawaii. Kahio is a little different, but on Kalakaua, if you're up about 4 floors, you're really not going to hear it. I mean, Sandra and I'm not going to tell their story. They can tell it if they want to, but Sandra and Steve, they actually had a very, very interesting. She's going to be doing a review. Have you done your review yet? I don't even know if she's on here. I'm talking to her like she's here. But Sandra and Steve had a very, very interesting situation, I'll call it, at the Twin Fin. And the only reason I bring that up is because it's timely for what you're talking about as far as hotels being asked to move in a room, noise, things like that. But she really would have been a great person to do an interview with both of them because she has a very poignant story. If she is on here, oh, Sandra, there you go. Well, I may mess it up. So basically you were here for a number of nights and they had a nice room and then they were asked to move because they're in it's called an O1 room. The O1 room is a room that is like it's a corner room. So the rooms that end in 01 are always corner rooms. So they're in a corner room. I think it was your last night. Just correct me in the comments for all the inaccuracies. So they got a notification that on their last night, they were going to be doing, on the last night of their stay, the hotel was going to be doing renovations or some repairs of some sort, and they didn't want them to get dusty, so they needed them to move on the last night of their stay. And so they moved them to a room. After Steve, if I recall, Steve told them, no, we don't care. I mean, how much dust can there be? They said, no, we need to move you. So they ended up moving. They moved them to a room. I believe they said on the 3rd or 4th floor. Sandra's not that shot up about it because of the room noise. And I believe they moved you again. Is that correct, Sandra? Last 2 nights. I'm sorry, last 2 nights. But the point was that they moved them. And did you move twice, Sandra? I'm sorry, I'm probably messing that up. But that was the point that, and I asked them about, would you stay at the Twin Fin again? I asked them about, was the noise unacceptable? But they were up on a higher floor. You're up on a high floor for the most of your stay. And if I recall right, you really enjoyed the stay and you liked that it was the location of the room. Yeah, so that's what they did. They moved them twice. They moved them to, I think it was a 4th floor, and then they moved you to another room because Sandra was really, really adamant about it being, not noisy, that type of thing. The 24th floor originally. Yeah, see, you're not hearing anything on the 24th floor. And I'm not calling out the Twin Fin, but I'm just, the reason I wanted to mention that was one, I thought I saw Sandra and Steve on there, but also that is a real life situation that actually happens, but why did the hotel, the hotel they knew weeks in advance, almost months in advance, that they do maintenance. They do floating room maintenance all the time, but they should have prepared them on the day that they checked in. Hey, your last 2 nights, we need to move you. But then you could have maybe asked for some accommodation or some sort of break or amenity or reduction in price or something like that. But I think that's a little bit chintzy to wait till the last minute. I'm just going to highlight that for a minute, all right, Cat Roy, if you don't mind. It's just Cat Roy talking about their time and situation. I'm going to just highlight that for a moment, if you guys don't mind. Yeah, I do. I do remember. This is the Imperial right back behind me. That's Halekulani, obviously, but Imperial right behind me. I'm going to show you that as I get across the street. Oh, geez. So, Steve, you actually said this before, but if you guys don't mind, would you now, let's say you're coming back to Hawaii, would you, because of the situation, because of the good and bad of twin fin, would you choose twin fin again if all things are equal, or would you go somewhere else just because of the way you were treated? If you don't want to answer that, you don't have to. I'm just curious because I think people would like to know. These types of questions and these types of interactions that we're having right now, this is why I think that going to Hawaii and these live streams are so important, because we're hearing from people from all walks of life, all over the place, you know, New Zealand, Australia, Canada, US, all the states, and you guys are talking about your experiences at classifications of hotels from the Halekulani, you know, to mid-level to lower level hotels. So I think it's really, really important to hear your input if you guys don't mind sharing it. Most of you don't. You love the twin fin. Did you like the location? Some people think, or I should say a couple people have commented that twin fin is too far out of the way that way, when in reality you saw, and I just meandered. I didn't walk my normal pace. I just walked from Moana Surfrider to here, and that only took what, 10 minutes or so? And twin fin is probably another 15 minutes maybe that way if I just leisurely walked. So it's really not that far. That's the Imperial right there. Just wanted to show you that. Sandra, are you going to do a post about your stay, about the room and some of your adventures? Or have you already? I'm sorry, I haven't seen them if you have. And if you haven't, are you going to? I want to do I would like to do a room review of this place. Those rooms are the bomb diggity, boy. I mean, they are nice, nice, nice. Very nice. Kalai. I think that's how you pronounce it. Kalai. Oh yeah, Kalia. Oh, that. But you know what? That is Dale on here? Dale, this road is Kalia, but they're pronouncing they're emphasizing the I instead of like the LA apostrophe I. Hey, Rhonda Beach, haven't seen you in a little bit. All right, guys, we're going to walk up here to Steak Shack. We're going to end this stream. Not now. We'll end it in a few minutes. Let me see what the turtle situation is. If it's live, we may go out there and check it out. But we're going to do a, did you see that? That's actually kind of cool. Some people see this and freak a little bit because they're just standing here and the waves will come in because this is a drain into and out of this. It'll come in and it'll just shoot water out of here. I've seen people standing over it, and right as it hit, it just scares the life out of them. That's the Army Museum there. Yeah, okay, good, Steve. Thanks, I appreciate it. If I didn't finish my thought, let me repeat. We're going to continue this stream. We're going to go up here, look at some turtles, see if the turtles are out and about. If they are, we'll probably end it there, then do the Steak Shack and do the turtles on the back end of that Let's Eat. But we're going to do a standalone Let's Eat at Steak Shack. Waikiki Shores. Dale, we're looking for a hotel review from you. Yeah, thanks for a reminder, Janet. We are on Facebook and YouTube. Make sure you go over to YouTube to the right stream. I apologize about that. Like a knucklehead, I didn't have the audio on. No excuse for that. I would fire me. When we used to do a lot of corporate videos, let me try and do something here. This may just be a complete bust, but I'll do it at the end of the stream. No, let's see. Yeah. Let me see if this works here. See, like that. We used to open up all of our corporate videos with like really, really interesting shots. Like, oop. Yeah, it doesn't work on the gimbal. Sorry about that. But it would be shots that would be like really low angle or really high angled or something like that. And it just made for a interesting opening. We were kind of known for that. We'd have like we would look at like something like this. Yeah, let me show you over here. But it'd be my corporate videos. Like we would have like a semiconductor. Like we would be really up close on the semiconductor on the right and show the machines making the semiconductor on the side. Showing you the tree and the beach like that did not pay that comment off properly. So just ignore the last 30 seconds. That was a dumb thing to say. Oh, look, Steak Shack is just moderately crowded. That's kind of what I was afraid of. So what I will do is one thing I hate doing more than anything, not more than anything, I just don't like doing it, is wait in line. So we'll end this stream and then I will go there and wait in line. And as I get closer in line, I will order the Steak Shack. And we'll come back on and do a live Let's Eat. How's that? But let's look here for a moment first. You talking to me, Janet, or someone else going there? We should go over to Ilikai and show you that new restaurant that replaced Cinnamon's. I don't know. I think it's a Korean American restaurant. I'm not really sure. And this never ever gets old. I see this multiple times a day, every day. Oh man, the line's getting longer. We may just blow up Steak Shack and go somewhere else. If we didn't do Steak Shack, would you want to go somewhere else? Look at that line already. Or would you want to stay here? We could go to Monkey Pod. We could go to anywhere. Or we could stay here. You guys vote. Stay at Steak Shack or go somewhere else. While you're waiting or while you're voting, let's go here. Check out the tortugas. I haven't seen one. They usually aren't here mid-morning like this. Or midday, I should say. And you know my luck, watch, there's going to be a turtle prom dance right up here. Monkey Pod or Earl's. Hello, Wayne. Yep, just as I said, turtles are plentiful here this time of day. But I'll make a new assessment when we get done looking at some turtles here. If the line dies down, it does go quite. There it is. Oh, you sucker! Did you see him out of the corner there? Those little ones, for some reason, they stick their heads straight up. They go doink, and then they go right down really quickly. I think it's inherent because of their, staying away from predators. I think that's why they do that so quickly. I don't know. Oh, it is a party. Doggone it. Look at this. There's 1, 2, 3. There's a little bitty one right there, or a smaller one, and one of the medium-sized ones right there. Let's see who comes up first. I don't know if you guys noticed them too. Oh, no, there are 2 of them right there. This is one of the little bitty ones. And that medium one, I thought it was a big turtle, but it was actually 2 side by side. Come on, little fella. Here he comes. Ooh, that water's nice and chilly. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Cat Roy. Let me know if there's a specific place you want to see. If it's within any kind of distance, we'll go there and I'll show it to you. Whatever makes you happy. There you go. Look at that is a little one. That's a super tiny one. That's that one that just came up. You just probably barely saw him. That's a little one. It's about the size of a Frisbee. The mama one can't be too far behind. You see these? Sorry, I'm moving the camera around a lot. You can't really see the. Oof. Oh, there he was right there. You can't really see these all the time, but there's these little fish. They're not sergeant majors. They're like little, this is not the right name, a parasite fish, but it's a fish that eat it's just one of the many species that eat the parasites and stuff off the turtles. Sometimes when you see them in the deeper water and the water's not moving so much, you see those little fish moving behind the turtles, and they come up and they chew on their shells. They chew the bacteria and the algae and stuff off their shells. Yeah, Cat Roy, you choose. Where do you want to eat? Your choice. We're at right in front of, or actually behind, the Waikiki shore. That's the Outrigger Reef. That's Monkey Pod, Halekulane, Sheridan, Waikiki, and Royal Hawaiian right around the corner. That's where we are. No, I don't want to go to Sea Life Park either. I don't go to any place that holds animals captive like that. I think that's the most bad thing. I have a very, 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 very strong opinion about that. So thanks for the interest, but no. Watch back at the Kahala when we did the walk from Waikiki to Kahala Resort. Kahala has the dolphin in those tanks out there, so you can do the dolphin experience. Waikoloa Village has it also on the Big Island. They have Discovery Dolphin experience. No, Dolphin Discovery or Discovery Cove, something like that, where it's an experience that you get with to ride dolphins and things like that. And I think it's probably one of the most horrible things you could do to an animal. Cat Roy, did you pick something or did you say dealer's choice or what? Hello, Tom. It's exactly the same. I mean, it's new people, but it's exactly the same. We can wait. I mean, it's no problem with me. We'll just end this stream and I'll wait in line. If you want to go to Steak Shack, let's go. You mean the luau at Paradise Cove? We have not, but we certainly can. No fish, no eggs. That's easy. By the time we walked anywhere, the line at Steak Shack will be gone, or I would already be at the front of the line. So I'm just going to give you this view for a few minutes. It's just a beautiful view, I think. We'll do Steak Shack. When the tide comes in, you see how this washes in and out. So when it's in or coming in, it comes around the corner here, but it also gets washed up from there into here. And it will just, some of this, if you remember some of our past streams, this was completely, it's way down and there's rocks all underneath here. So it just gives you an example of how much sand is moved. Like you see that sand over there up against the wall and down over here where it's down a little bit. There's so much sand moving in and out, in and out. But overall, the erosion's not that great. Like you can see over here, like right in front of Monkey Pod, it's washed out a lot. Okay, guys, let's end this here. And then I'll just come back on. I don't know, it's probably going to be 15 minutes or so. I'll just come back on at Steak Shack, and we're going to be right there. Okay. All right, guys, let's hear it, or have it rather. 4 L's. 4 L's. I messed up the one yesterday, or actually Lucille messed it up yesterday. That's what I get for letting an amateur do my job. But she was adorable, wasn't she, in doing the sign off? All right, 4 L's. 4 L's. Hopefully you laughed, learned. What is it? Laughed, learned, loved. Yes, laughed, learned, loved on this stream, and liked. Put the L here and L here. 4 L's. Let's show Lucille how this is halfway done. I've already busted it. So anyway, if this is your first stream, it cannot be your last, because we're going to be going right there in about 15 minutes. If this is your last stream, boy, make better decisions. Beautiful catamaran coming in. But just know that I love every second, every minute, every hour, every day that you let me show you all of that